We have a budget of $20,000. We're gonna go ahead and buy a car. Let's get into it. So the first vehicle here is a 2023 Ford F-150. So this is what I usually do. I'll take the VIN number after I look at the car. I like the car, I like the mileage. I'll take the VIN number. I'll go to the system here and I'll plug it into this system and we'll click decode VIN. This will give us how much this vehicle is selling for right now, not 6 months ago, not a year ago, right now. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the mileage of the vehicle. This one has 42,000 miles. Mileage is important. It plays a role into how much the vehicle decreases or increases in price. I'm gonna take the link, I'm gonna keep it on record here. I'm gonna set it to a specific date, which is in a couple of about 30 minutes. So this is going at 10 a.m. So we're gonna be also bidding on this live, so stay tuned. Then I'm gonna add the numbers here. So transportation, as you can see, 840. So I'm gonna click on 840 here. Then auction fees. I'm gonna be calculating my auction fees, my dealer fee, any other fees that I have. So I'm gonna go with $2,000. Then for parts, you can't be calling your vendor for every car you want to buy from the auction. If you're looking at 10 vehicles, your vendor's never going to be able to provide you with all the prices. That's why you click on Parts Assist, and on Parts Assist, this will give you realistic price from eBay. So eBay is the best prices, it's the sweet spot. Of course, you can get cheaper prices from your vendor, but this will prepare you for the worst case scenario, which is what you need to do in this industry. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna look at the car. We need a front bumper, upper bumper and lower bumper, and a grille, headlight, fog light. This is for the front. So I'm gonna go here, bumper, 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 and I'm gonna select what I just told you. That's for the front. Go to lighting, headlight, fog light, and then if there is a fog light, bezel. The grille looks fine to me, doesn't look damaged. This also needs a fender and it needs a rear door. So I'm gonna go back here, front. I need a rear door. This is the front door. Okay, we're gonna click on rear then. Rear door, rear door. And then we also need a front fender. Does this have a flare? It doesn't have a flare, okay. Now this also has airbags, so I'm gonna go into here, I'm gonna look at the airbags. It has seat airbag, it has roof airbags, no knee airbags or dashboard airbags, so that's great. It probably has seatbelt airbags as well. So let's go ahead and go into safety. We're gonna go with, we have the side curtain, we have the seat side airbag, front seat belt and rear seat belt. That's it. After I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and put what I need here. This is mostly the passenger side, which is the right side. So I'm gonna click on right and it's gonna put everything right side. Now for the airbags, we need both. We don't need the right side only. So I'm gonna click on both for the airbags here. And that's perfect. Everything else, I'm gonna keep it right. And I'm gonna click Get Estimates. This will find me real prices on eBay. It will find me real listings. And I'm gonna show you exactly the listings. You can go and buy the parts so that way you have realistic prices and you have realistic outcome from buying from the auction. So here we go. It loaded all the parts here. So I'm gonna click on the parts and I'm gonna look at, if you click on here, you can go to the link and there you go. This has the full bumper for us, which is perfect. Here it is, perfect. So I'm gonna click on it. This is a good price, cheap price. That's that. I'm gonna move on. Front upper cover. We're gonna remove this. And then we're gonna go to lower cover. Lower cover, here it is. Yep, lower cover. You can go ahead and buy it right now. Okay, so I'm gonna click on it. This is how you have to be buying from the auction. This is realistic. This is how dealers are making money. They know how to calculate their profit before buying the vehicles. I'm gonna go ahead and click on this grill here. And I'm gonna go ahead and select all the parts that we need. We don't need the front grille, so I'm gonna remove this. Headlight, we need the right side. So I'm gonna just go ahead and click on that. Fog lamp or fog light. Oh, here it is. So this is for both. Perfect. So I'm just gonna remove this one. Rear door. Here it is. Now you have to understand something. You're not gonna be buying all the parts from eBay, but eBay is giving you a good price point for you to understand how much to bid on for the auction. Okay, this is the problem, is you can't be calling your vendor if you have 10 to 20 cars you're looking at and you're like, I want all these parts for all these vehicles. Your vendor's not gonna accept that. So this is why you have a system like this. This will take you a couple minutes to do, but you can be assured that you're gonna get the correct prices. So there is no front fender available here. Interesting. So I'll show you what to do afterwards. Airbags. Left, we also need the right. So just for the prices, we're gonna click on that one. Seat, this is the right, this is the left, perfect. And then seat belt, excellent. And then rear seat belt, excellent. Then, as you can see, $2,795. I'm gonna click apply at the calculator. Now, I'm gonna round this up because there wasn't a fender. I'm gonna round it up to $3,000. Of course, you're not gonna pay $3,000 for parts. You're gonna pay less. But we're staying on the safe side. eBay gives you a good price point. Okay, click on labor list. This will give you how much labor it's gonna cost, and you can play around with this. You can add frame pull, you can add pre-scan, post-scan, you can add whatever you want. You can also change the rate that you wanna pay your technician, okay? So go ahead and do whatever you please here. I'm just gonna keep it as is. I think for me, 2,500 is a great number. Okay, now this is a salvage, so I'm gonna switch this to a salvage, and I'm gonna click calculate. Let's see how much we can bid on this car. So I am selling this wholesale, therefore I have to look at the wholesale exit strategy. If you're selling this private, you look at the retail private strategy. So because we're selling this wholesale, it's saying if you want to make $3,000 profit with all the numbers that you've put in and the market price of this vehicle being a salvage, you can bid $11,870. Now, for me personally, I am bidding less than that nowadays because I'm not looking to make 3,000. I'm looking to make more than 3,000. This does not guarantee that I'm going to buy the vehicle. I could lose the vehicle, but at least I know my numbers. I'm not gambling. So now I know how much I can bid on this vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and click on Save Estimate. The estimate is saved. If I go here, it's right here. And then I have everything here. This way, when I'm looking at multiple cars, and as you can see, there's multiple vehicles and we're gonna add more, I have all the vehicles here. I don't have to remember the numbers. All the numbers are saved up and everything is already calculated for. And that's how it should be. It also tells you the overbid risk. It tells you if you bid 16,420, you break even, you don't make any money, and above that, you start losing money. Now, let's see how much is this vehicle right now. This vehicle right now is $4,000. Well, now it's at 7,600 as I refresh the page, and it's 9:40. The auction is gonna go in about 20 minutes, so we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna cut it short, and once the auction starts, I'm gonna come back and show you guys what's happening. So this one, as we said, we can go up to $10,000. Here we go. So we're winning the auction right now. We got outbid. This is the strategy I'm talking about. You want to be very conservative, and you want to just bid immediately to show dominance. Oh no, this guy also wants the vehicle. I don't think I'm gonna win it, guys. This guy really wants it. How much can we bid? We got 11,000, so we're just gonna go. We're currently winning. So bonus time. 10,900. Are we gonna win the vehicle, guys? I think we're gonna win the vehicle. There we go. We won the car for 10,900. 10,900. Our maximum was 11,900. We got it for 10,900. So not the greatest, but it's good. You know, we got it below this, which is, you know, what we want. Okay, so I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna do 10,900. I'm gonna click on 1. So that's how you buy cars, guys. You go with the system. The system tells you how much to purchase. It tells you the parts, the labor. It tells you, you know, all the numbers. It tells you the real market price. That's how you buy. That's how professionals are doing it. If you want access to the system, comment access and I'll send you the system.